What's going on, everybody? The name's Sterling. This is my first shot at doing a YouTube show about wrestling, and I went on Facebook and I asked what I should cover this week. And my whole objective for this YouTube show is just talk about what you guys want to talk about in wrestling. And the overwhelming topic this week was to talk about CM Punk and his championship reign, I suppose. And I don't want to start this by going off topic, but the number one thing about the whole CM Punk feud so far that is bothering me is it seems nobody's still giving John Cena his due. Nobody respects John Cena, what he's done in wrestling. And I really do think that John Cena deserves more credit than he's getting in the wrestling world, from the fans, the internet wrestling community especially. And him and CM Punk went out there and tore it up in Chicago, and easily the greatest match this year. And he wrestled a 5-star match. And besides Shawn Michaels, I think The Undertaker, CM Punk, they're the only ones in WWE who have a 5-star match the last 10 years in the WWE. So I really just want to put a rest to all the people who are saying John Cena can't wrestle. I think wrestling a 5-star match gives him enough due to say, hey, the guy can wrestle. And all the people saying, oh, CM Punk carried him through the match. That's just not true. It takes one person to have a good match. It takes two people to have a great match. And that match was great, hands down. And about the whole CM Punk feud going on, I really do like where it's going. And I think what I like the most about it is they're finally just letting a wrestler go off the wall and be himself on the mic. When's the last time we really gotten that in the WWE? And I really think that if you really think about it, that the only way a character in the WWE is going to develop is if you let them be themselves on the mic. Like, I think that's what made Chris Jericho so great in WCW late in his run. If you really think about it, it's what made JBL so great as a heel run. He goes on the mic and just murders the crowd. They let him do whatever he wants on the mic, and he got over so bad as a heel. Everybody hated him. He was an amazing heel in 2004-ish, 2005. And I wish the WWE would stop writing scripts for all their wrestlers. It really holds back talent. Like, if you really think about it, during this whole 2005 to 2008, 2009 really, they give us all these super heels, big guy wrestlers. They give us Umaga, Snitsky, Heidenreich. I mean, we can keep going. Great Khali, Mark Henry. It's a bunch of them. Just big generic wrestlers. Nathan Jones, another one. But they all have stupid gimmicks. I am tired of these stupid gimmicks. How do we know how these guys are in real life? Because all you do is give them these stupid gimmicks. Don't let them get any creative control on the microphone. Have to read these stupid scripts, read poems in the ring. Just let wrestlers be themselves. It's what makes Ring of Honor so great. There's no gimmicks in Ring of Honor. I'm getting tired of wrestling. I mean, it's hard being a wrestling fan these days. You have to go find the good indie wrestling promotions to get good wrestling. And all this stuff on television is just stupid. Well, I guess I'll give a few shout-outs real quick before I get into the next subject. Everyone make sure to check out one of my sponsors for this week, Pinfall Magazine. He's helping me out, giving me some support. Make sure to give him his credit. And I'll make sure to give you links on the bottom of the page. Pinfall Magazine's match of the week for this week was Randy Orton and Kane. I think it was a street fight on SmackDown. I'll make sure to put that in the link on the bottom of the page as well so you can see that match. I guess we'll go to the next topic that somebody asked me on Facebook. And that would be... where are we at? Cover HHH, not that overrated clown CM Punk. Okay, Triple H. I don't have a problem with Triple H. He was a good wrestler. And I think CM Punk called him out on some of his issues about being a bully in the back. Which, I'm not going to get into that, but, being overrated. I don't want to get into this because I hate dirt sheets, but apparently they're saying that they're trying to put Triple H over. why do we need to put Triple H over right now? It is a perfect time to let young talent rise in the WWE. And I'm tired of... They did it to Roddy Piper. They did it. I can't remember who else. Roddy Piper. They let him beat The Miz on TV in Madison Square Garden. I cannot stand when the WWE goes on television and puts these guys who aren't even under WWE contracts and let them just, I guess, bury their younger stars. How are you going to build stars for the future if you sit there and you're just going to shit all over the younger guys that are supposed to be the future? Like I can't remember who it was. It was Shawn Michaels. Drew McIntyre cut a great promo in the back it was probably a month ago. Cut a great promo about how he's the future or something like that, and Shawn Michaels comes out of nowhere and just kicks him in the face. Drew McIntyre hasn't been on TV since then. I mean, everybody knows already, I'm the biggest Zack Ryder fan, and I'm finally glad they're giving him some sort of push. They're putting him on television, and I think that's a great step forward. There's so many other stars that could be on TV, but they aren't. Number one off the top of my head, Kurt Hawkins. I think he's a phenomenal wrestler that they could easily put on television. It's just... Yeah, I had to itch. It's just annoying. And the whole Triple H thing is now Triple H went to WrestleMania with The Undertaker, and they just completely just... took stars, future stars that could have been taken up talent, and they just wasted it with Triple H and Undertaker, which I thought that match was horrible, in my opinion. But that's probably just me. A few other topics I guess I'll get on. Somebody saying that they want Daniel Bryan as the world champion. I mean, I think Daniel Bryan could be a future world champion. But first off, something that gets on my nerves is the internet wrestling community thinking they always know what's correct with wrestling. And sometimes I'm one of those people. But there's no way I would put the world title on Daniel Bryan right now. He might be one of the greatest wrestlers, but he's not selling merchandise, and he's not doing much for the WWE. I know he's a great wrestler. I think he's a phenomenal wrestler. He's great on the mic. But I think we should slowly build his character forward instead of just shoving titles on him. Because the last few times I remember people just getting forced title reigns. Sheamus got one. And I think if you really look at it, Sheamus is bigger now than he was then. And he hasn't... not much has changed. They're just giving him time to grow. They forced the title on him, and I don't think it was a good move. The Great Khali, they forced the title on him, literally, and I don't think he got a good title reign. I don't think he was over with the crowd. Jack Swagger's another one. They just put the title on him. And I thought they were really building his character strongly, and then they just buried him. They haven't given him a fair chance since then. I just really want the WWE to really build Daniel Bryan these next few months. And if they do give him the world title reign, I hope it's a really good one. A few other subjects. CM Punk's music compared to Daniel Bryan's horrible music. I won't lie, I love Daniel Bryan's music, actually, but it's kind of stupid at the same time. CM Punk's music, it's really weird, the whole transition, because if you think about it, a few years ago, maybe like 10 years ago in wrestling, we were just getting generico theme songs. Now it's come to a point like every single superstar has an actual theme song from an actual band, actual music. It's a great transition to wrestling. I really love Cult of Personality, as you can see on my page, which I used to hate that theme until CM Punk started growing on me. I think that's going to be it for this week. Make sure to check out pinfallmagazine.com. And once again, I'll make sure to link y'all on the page. Make sure to leave comments on this, subscribe to me, and I'll keep going every single week, probably every Thursday or Friday. Make sure you leave comments what you want me to talk about. I will give everybody a chance to post an opinion, post your comments, tell what you want to change about wrestling, what you like. I don't care. I just really want this to be a wrestling forum, so make sure to check me out. Follow me on Twitter. I'll make sure to put that link up at TheSterlo, TheSterlo. Follow me on Facebook, facebook.com/PushZackRyder. And I guess I'll see you next week. Take care. Spike your hair. Woo woo woo.